Hello Taurus, and welcome to your Triple Cross reading for the month of December 2018. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising signs. And some months you might identify more with your moon sign or rising sign instead of your sun sign. So if you know your astrological chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that's normal because there's lots of Taurians out there in the YouTube community. Before I begin, I would just like to quickly remind you that my private readings, all of them, are currently 15% off, and this is something that will be going on until November 30th. So if you are at all interested in having me look at something in particular for you, specifically with your questions, your name in the cards, anything that you'd like to gain more guidance or insight on, I would love to read for you, and you can go to tripletarot.com for that. Also, if you are on Instagram, I have joined, finally. I am doing oracle card readings, free oracle card readings for all of the 12 zodiac signs for every single mid-month. So if you are on Instagram, I would love to interact with you over there. With all that said, let's begin your reading. Down the center, I have the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. Crossing or supporting that, we have the Strength card, and that's a supporting card. And what I see here is some of you, a lot of you actually, could definitely be dealing with difficult people, argumentative people at that, because I do have two fives together, and that kind of it exacerbates the energy of the five, of instability, of conflict, of simply not agreeing with others or other people being argumentative towards us. So it would behoove you, it would be best if you act like the Nine and the Strength card, reminding you to not invest of your resources, your energy, your time, your hearts, because all of these things are valuable, and to pay them no mind. Because these people just want to hear themselves talk. They just want to be right at all costs. They're not going to be able to see your side, at least not now. So pay them no attention, no consideration, because they are not criticizing you to be constructive. They're just criticizing you to put you down. So we don't want that. Sometimes people act in this way. The five is a low-level frequency, and when these people appear in our lives and they act in this way, most often it's because they are hurt, they're hurting, or they have been hurt, and they are seeking attention, they're seeking validation in a negative way. So your best bet here is to walk away from this situation if you can, and don't give them the satisfaction of your attention, of your time, and don't let these people affect you. Now, financially, this is a note for all of my Taurus people out there, is that it would be of your interest really to not make high investments, no gambling, no investing a lot in stocks or things that are unstable because of this instability that we have here with big purchases or big spending, high ticket items, anything that is of high value. Right now, it would be best that you be prudent with the Strength card and to hold off making these high purchases, because later on you might need that nest egg, your resources. So try to be cautious when it comes to spending. Now, in your root area, we have the Page of Pentacles. You have appeared in your reading. I love seeing that. The Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. So For the majority of you, your most important relationships, because that's what the 2 numerologically represents, are one-to-one relationships of all kinds, because we do have a Cups card here. It could be friends, it could be romantic, of course, and they're doing okay, but I do see that you wish to be having more romance or more adventure or more just feeling fired up or feeling motivated when it comes to these one-to-one relationships. And the key to do that, or to get out of this rut, is to not engage in things that are very routine. So as much as you can, especially if you are coupled, if you have a partner, a love partner, try to be very giving to them. Try to surprise them as well. Doing small things like, if in the morning they always make their cup of coffee, try to do it for them. Get up a little bit earlier, or just have it ready for them when they always have it in the morning, or buy them their favorite candy, their favorite chocolate, put them in their bag, or hide it in some sort of way so that they can be surprised when they get it. Or wash their car. The point here is to do things that are not expensive, and they're just like nice little sweet reminders that you care for them, that you are trying to connect with them, and try to remind them of that energy that you both had when you first started going out together. Now, for other Taurians out there, I do see that perhaps it is your ideas, your creativity, or your energy level that needs more vitality at this time. So try to get out of routines or things that make you feel stuck, so that you can re-energize, revamp your life or yourself, and so that you feel like you have more control, because you do. You have appeared in your reading, and for me personally, it denotes a lot more control. Whenever I see the sign that I'm reading for and they appear in their reading, it denotes more control over these energies. So here you are, you have more control over these things that you feel are kind of lackluster or routine. Now, in your recent past, we have the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So what I see here is, if you have been traveling, or if you have been planning traveling, I do see that it will fill you up emotionally, or it already has. If it has already happened, some of you could still be in this energy. That's why we call it recent, recent past. So it could fill you up emotionally, but at the same time, it could have been costly, or you could have had unexpected expenses throughout these trips. They could be short trips or long trips at that, and these things could be worrying you, or causing you a little bit of a strain when it comes to your finances. So your best bet here is to be proactive, to save, to make a very clear plan of a budget, for example. And that is something that we've already talked about, discussed here in its center position. So for others of you here, I also see a sense of feeling a little bit blocked, a little bit stuck when it comes to trying to advance in whatever it is that you wish to manifest throughout this time. But keeping your heart open, keeping your thoughts positive, and also being proactive in being grateful constantly, daily. Have reminders of everything that you do possess, all the beauty that is in your life, so that you don't feed into this being blocked energy for things that you want to see manifest. Instead, keeping your heart open with gratitude will help facilitate the movement of this energy, so that the energy can flow in a more balanced way and more beneficial for you, for your sign. I also see that there is a lot of support here to be had from loved ones or family. People that you consider family. Family is not just blood relatives, but also people that we love like family, like our friends. Now, crowning your reading, I have the Emperor, the 4, and the 9 of Wands. So What I see here are family reunions, also any kind of celebration or reunions at work. I do know that there's work parties to be had in December. There's lots of activity when it comes to celebrations throughout December, so that's normal and we see it here. But try your best when you are engaging in these celebrations or work parties or whatnot to focus on this spirit of giving, of having fun, of celebrating and being around people that you like, that you enjoy, friends, colleagues, family that you hold dear to you, and not in people that are a little bit more kind of like emotional vampires. They suck the energy out of you when you are in their presence. This could be a boss, it could be a parental figure or someone that has hierarchy over you. It could also denote an Aries, a sun, moon, or rising. But whoever this person is, they just demand a lot of your energy. They enjoy you, they have good intentions toward you, but unknowingly or knowingly, they also demand a lot from you. Now, in your future position, I have the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace, and the 9 of Swords. So this connects a lot with what we already talked about here in your center position and in your recent past of doing a budget and to save and being proactive when it comes to your finances. Because if you do so, you can definitely mitigate this energy that has not happened yet. This is why we do tarot, because it serves as a GPS. If you like where we're going, then we can continue to do so. If not, this is where we will end up. And what I see for your sign is operating from a place of lack. Financially, specifically, I see a lot of worries when it comes to your financial situation. So if this applies to you, try to be as proactive as possible. And also, it would be in your best interest to speak with a professional in your bank, for example, taking initiative when it comes to seeing with clarity where it is that you stand financially, having a clear goal of where it is that you are currently and where it is that you want to be next year. So having a plan so that you can take the steps necessary to achieve your financial goals is what we're talking about dealing with mid-month. Now, in your ego position, we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. I love this. I love giving good news. We have seen a little bit of difficulty, but what I love the most whenever I see signs appear, I already talked about it here in your root area, but the strongest placements for me are center and, of course, my favorite, the ego position, because this talks about how you see yourself or the situation, and you definitely know, you realize deep down that you have a lot more control than you give yourself credit for or than you realize. So that is definitely very positive. And I do see that you will feel very much yourself, very much in your element this month, with a lot more control over your life in general. I do see a lot of generosity with the 6 of Pentacles on your side, or also in turn with other people. So that's beautiful, especially throughout this time, the holiday season. It's something very lovely to see. I do see as well, for those of you who are kind of operating from this place of lack, of worry, of stress, I gotta tell you though, that the cards are telling you that you have A, more control than you realize, and B, things are a lot better than you think, especially if you compare it with people that are dealing with real emergencies, real problems, people that don't have their faculties, people that have been displaced, people that are estranged from people that they love. It's not that you have to compare yourself with other people, but it is good to have more rational perspective of your situation, and to practice being grateful for all of the beauty that is around you, and to focus on what it is important, being thankful for the good things that you do possess, the valuable, wonderful people that are around you, and for the faculties that you do have and the virtues that you have. So focusing on all of these people are going to be able to put you in a better spot emotionally, spiritually, and energetically to attract more abundance. And I do see that if you are dealing with a fire sign like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius and Moon rising, I do see a lot of balance and equilibrium of equality between you. I do see that they think of you as a person of high value. This could also be another Taurus, or a Capricorn, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising as well. And whoever these people are, they're of value to you, and they can add a lot to your life. Now, in your environment, I see the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Judgment card. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you is that there is a person that is romantically interested in you. For some of you, this could just denote a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, someone that would like a second chance from you, or with you rather. They would like a new beginning with you, or you would like a new beginning with them. But there is a sense here of trepidation, of hesitation on their part or on yours. There's a sense of being blocked or being stuck, or not being able to see this person clearly. If you're feeling hesitant or doubtful at all with a person that has an offer for you, it could be romantic, or if it is a water sign, it's just trying to have a new beginning with you, an offer of some sort. Maybe they would like to start a new business, or have a new idea, a proposal. But if you feel at all doubtful or hesitant, your best bet is to wait it out until you feel clear, until you know what it is that this person's hidden agenda or real motives are all about. Now, in your hopes and fears area, we do have the Moon card, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Wands. So what I see here are fears, and fears of not being able to materialize all of your hopes, wishes, and your goals for this month. Don't doubt your abilities, your capabilities to manifest, like the King of Wands does here. Don't doubt yourself. Act without fear. Act with courage, because that is exactly how the King of Wands acts. And if you feed into these fears of feeling stuck, of doubting yourself, or doubting situations, or overthinking, these things can definitely materialize. This is an area of propensity, something that if we like it, we can feed into it and it can manifest. If we don't like it, don't feed into it and it won't manifest, because it's not in your actual rating. So don't feed your fears throughout this month. Now, in your outcome for the month of December, we have the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you will definitely end the month in a much better spot than you began it. So that's good news. I love this trio for you, because you have appeared in your reading. Once again, a lot of control to be had this month. So don't feed your fears. Don't feel like things are happening to you. Don't overthink. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt other people. Take your time. Be proactive, because I see a lot of beauty to be had in your life. Specifically, from at the end of the month, weeks 3 and 4 look really good for your sign. I do see that you will be in a better spot emotionally, and also your communication will be heightened. So if you have to have a difficult conversation with another person, do so at the end of the month. You will have the right words, you will communicate with tact, and these people will understand exactly where you're coming from, and you will be heard that much more easily. So communicate your needs like the Queen of Cups would do. Communicate what it is that you need emotionally, and communicate it with tact, and you will definitely be heard. There's also here help from an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They love you. They love you, and they want to push you, propel you forward. Now, if it is a water sign like a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or someone that's very intuitive and quite in tune with their emotions, I do see that they can help bring clarity when it comes to your financial picture or for future abundance. All right, Taurus, that is the end of my reading for you. I hope that it has been of help so that you can manifest with the energies that are at your disposal throughout this month. I would like to thank you so much for supporting my channel, for watching this video, for subscribing, for all of your comments. I read all of them. They truly make my day. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up, for sharing this video with other people that might need to hear these messages. And also thank you for your donations. Any denomination is welcome, and I've placed a link in the description box below if you feel called to do so. I would like to thank you so much in advance. That is what helps me keep making these videos for free on my YouTube channel. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can do so. I am pretty much everywhere now. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram under Triple Tarot. And if you'd like to have a private reading with me, once again, the website is tripletarot.com. And going from now until November 30th, I will be having that 15% off sale. So if you'd like to have a private reading with me, you know where to go. All right, Taurus, I'm wishing you a very beautiful and blessed month. Happy New Year, happy holidays, and I will see you guys in January. Bye-bye.